We're going to be looking at guillotine defense in the fundamental classes. So the first thing we're going to look at is just the basic guillotine defense. Actually, that's all we're going to stick to in the fundamental classes. And don't be afraid to get out the crash mats to practice. The first thing we're going to be looking at is turning our chin in and throwing this arm over that far shoulder. Turning the chin in is probably the most important detail that's not really emphasized usually. But the more I turn my face in, the more I can think. Like, he's not crushing my airway anymore, he's not hitting the right side of my neck. I can actually defend the guillotine. This hand, I like to hang here and push my forearm into his hip. This arm, I'm going to reach all the way over, reach kind of down toward the back pocket. I'm going to be moving just enough to hook this front leg here. So I'm going to kind of shuffle and then hook. Here. Once I get my toes on the mat, I'm able to back step my left leg here. And then from here, we're going to gable grip. I keep my weight back and I drop my shoulder down. You might not always get the finish, but it'll definitely make him want to let go of the neck. But that's going to be our stand-up. And get, like I said, get out that crash mat and really have people go like kind of aggressively with the takedown. It's fun to practice and it works really well. Alright guys, this week in the all levels class for the bottom for the ground, we're going to be looking at a knee to elbow escape. We're going to be just kind of working from the bottom of the mount. So coach is going to get in the mount position. So the first one we're going to look at, guys, is just this real basic kind of hands are going to go to the hip bones here. I can't hang out here. It leaves my neck open. He's going to attack. So I want to be pretty quick about it. I'm defending my neck here. Elbows are going to be in. My hands go to the hips. I'm going to bump, kind of hip out a little bit here and get my knees out. I can chase that foot lock position we were looking at last week. This works way better than you'd expect it to. It's pretty solid. And then back to the mount. We're going to look at the basic knee to elbow after that. So that's like the simplest. I'm just going to basically push the hips and hip out the opposite direction. Now, this one I'm going to get my elbow, my thumb in on the leg. I'm going to turn to the side and I'm going to push my hips back, opening this space. Bring my right knee past his thigh. Once that clears, this knee starts going up toward the ceiling. I move my hips out here. Once my hips move out, I'm going to trap his leg. This left knee is going to post, bring my other knee out, move my hips to the side, circle my hips out, and get my guard. And then the one that I use most often training is the low mount escape. So from here, he goes to low mount. Even if he's not in low mount, I can grab here and kind of wiggle and force low mount. I'm going to push his foot out from underneath my right leg, turn my right knee down, and kind of turn his leg out. My left hand stays back behind my neck so I don't get choked. I'm going to scoop under his ankle, lift, half guard, and go here. I prefer half. There's nothing stopping you from getting your full guard though. That's it for the week. Should be a good week. A lot of good technique.